Hello and welcome to the Hull and Humber Chamber of Commerce Business Awards for the Yorkshire Coast and Bridlington. Here we'll be celebrating the achievements of everything in the economy, in business, in trade and industry. We'll be talking to some of the sponsors and some of the prize winners on this night of celebration of business.
The champagne reception is now occurring downstairs in the Royal Hall. Welcome to the Spa and to the 2014 Chamber Bridlington and Yorkshire Coast Business Awards. We hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you, and God save the Queen!
£1,100 down at the front, going to be 12. 12 at the back of the room, going to take one more. You know this is cheap.
It's going to give me great pleasure to award it to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Hull and Humber Chamber of Commerce, welcome to the 8th Chamber Bridlington and Yorkshire Coast Business Awards. I'm Steve Jordan, I'm your host for the evening. Good evening to you. Tonight's event is being streamed live worldwide. Oh yes. All business finalists tonight should note that they're all entered with an opportunity to win the Business Innovation Award that will be announced towards the end of the evening. So even if you don't win the category, you have an opportunity to win a major award even so. For the 9 business category winners, you will all have an opportunity of being named Overall Business of the Year tonight, which of course is a very prestigious title. Finally, for now, the evening is hosted by Hull and Humber Chamber of Commerce and brought to you in conjunction with Welcome to Yorkshire. Please enjoy this special occasion. Gary Verity, the Chief Executive of Welcome to Yorkshire, will be speaking later this evening, but first, may I introduce the current President of Hull and Humber Chamber of Commerce, from Pepperell Solicitors, Mr. Tim Durkin.
Ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests, you've already been welcomed and you've already been told that there's over 560 people here. So instead of thanking people at the end, I'd like to thank some people at the beginning, and in particular the organising committee and particularly Jeff Humphrey for creating this event, which is a superb occasion. I'd like you now to show your appreciation for this in the usual way. Thank you, Jeff, very much indeed. On with the event and enjoy the meal and enjoy the event. Thank you very much.
Tim, thank you very much. We have an exciting night ahead of us tonight. I shall be back later to start proceedings. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time and patience. Dinner is served. Please would you welcome back onto the stage with some amazing entertainment, Silken Strings. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, please let's one more time hear it for our brilliant entertainment we've just had now, Silken Strings. And you can find out more about the girls at silkenstrings.com.
And that's all we have time for the first part of this programme. Please join us again in a moment. Welcome back to our coverage of the Hull and Humber Chamber of Commerce Bridlington and Yorkshire Coast Business Awards.
So it is now time for the first award of the evening, and to present it, please would you welcome back the President of Hull and Humber Chamber of Commerce, Tim Durkin.
I'm not going to give a speech saying, oh well, this is what this person's done, this is what that person's done, and then tell you the identity of the person at the end. I'm going to actually start at the beginning and tell and reveal who it is. So it gives me great pleasure to present the Chamber's Lifetime of Achievement Award to Peter Shipp. I see. Now, I have the advantage of being able to see Peter, and he nearly choked. He was just eating something and he just choked. He really didn't know. Peter's been in the bus industry for over 50 years, and most of you will know that Peter is the Chairman and Chief Executive of East Yorkshire Motor Services. And for those of you who've been watching the television, he's recently become a TV star as well. The programme maybe you've seen about on the buses. And so it means that we're presenting the prize also, we can say we are anyway, to a star of TV. Although Peter hails from Devon, he came to this area in 1980 when he joined East Yorkshire Motor Services. And it's since 1997, as long ago as that, that in fact he's been the Chairman and Chief Executive of East Yorkshire Motor Services. He's been very committed to this area ever since his arrival, and he was also a distinguished president of this chamber in the year 2000. And now that was the year when the North and South Banks chambers merged and became the chamber we have today. I know that Peter is greatly respected in the industry, and he continues to lobby hard, not only for EYMS, but also for the industry as a whole. I also know he feels very strongly that central government, of whatever party is in government, has a total disregard for the part that buses can play in boosting the economy, and also, rather topically, particularly in this area, in reducing carbon emissions. It's our good fortune that Peter is showing no signs of wanting to retire. So Peter, do come up. You've certainly earned this Lifetime of Achievement Award, and it's going to give me great pleasure to award it to you.
I've been asked if I'd like to say a few words. Those of you who know me well probably know I'm not a man of few words. I'm a man of quite a lot of words, but I will keep it very brief. That was an absolute surprise. As you said, I nearly choked in my apple crumble, I'm afraid. I wondered why I'd been invited, but now I know. that is an amazing honour. I'm sure it's not as deserved as you say, but as you said, I've come to this area. My wife and I moved here in 1980. We love it. We're staying. There's no question of retiring and going anywhere else. Well, I will retire one day, probably. But as some of you know, I'm also a bus enthusiast. And my wife says, because I've got a large collection of bus models in my office, which you may have seen on the television, and my wife says, if you think you're retiring and bringing that lot home for me to dust, you've got another thing coming. So I'm afraid East Yorkshire stuck with me for a bit yet, but I can't say anything else because I am truly overcome with that award. It certainly was most unexpected, very generous, and I'm highly honoured by it. Thank you very much indeed.
And what have you thought of this evening here?
Excellent. But then I wouldn't I, having won that award? Total surprise.
Do just tell us about that.
Well, nothing much I can tell you really, other than what was said. I mean, it was a complete surprise. I was invited. I couldn't quite work out why, but I know obviously. Well, I've still sort of not quite got around it yet, but it's amazing to get a Lifetime Achievement Award when you've been doing a job you love, basically, which I do. So.
Well, we heard you speak very eloquently about it, and you're clearly a man who really loves his work.
Yes.
Just tell us a little about the history of your business.
The business, East Yorkshire Motor Services, well, it was started in 1926, not by me, but and it's been going since then. It went through National Bus Company, then it was privatised by way of a management buyout, which I was already there. I was there, joined in 1980. But when the management buyout team, we bought the company in 1987. It's gone from strength to strength till then. All the times are very tough now, though, with all government funding cuts. But we've grown the business quite a bit, but it's just a very good business. The staff are great. It's nice to work there. It's a pleasure to go to work every day. If it wasn't, I'd probably be retired by now because I've got a certain nought after my age, and it's
quite a rural area, that's the region that you serve. The buses are a rather important part of the community.
Absolutely. It's not. We do serve urban areas as well, quite a bit in Hull. But yes, I mean we're the main providers in the East Riding, and I think I wasn't really listening because I was so gobsmacked to what Tim said when he introduced me. But I've been involved a lot in lobbying government, trying to get more thought for buses because a lot of fine words come out of all governments. It's not just this one, but the funding doesn't follow it, and in fact, funding is being cut left, right, and centre, and that's one of the arguments. In fact, I've seen Andrew Percy MP only today at lunchtime to have a chat with him about those issues, really to try and lobby for the bus industry because it is really under pressure at the moment.
How has the Chamber of Commerce helped your business?
Well, very much. When I joined the Chamber, when we became privatised in 1987, it was very much about car parking and all the rest of it, and I think I've done a bit there as well. I've tried, at least they think about public transport now. So I think it's spread the word basically, and it's a very good organisation to be able to network in and talk to people, get your feelings put forward, and indeed listen to other people, of course, because often you get some good ideas to pick up. So it's been very, very useful for us as a way of trying to up the ante with public transport, basically, not just locally, but through the Chambers of Commerce as well, nationally.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, we're now getting into the main meat of the evening. This is the Chamber Bridlington and Yorkshire Coast Business Awards 2014. Tim, if you could pass me the envelope. Okay. The Green Business of the Year 2014 is S&J Synergy. See, it's not always true. If you get a table at the front, you're a winner. Receiving their award from Tim from Munson's Malts. It's the winner of the Best Green Business Award 2014, S&J Synergy.
We're
we're a newish company with a lot of experience. We've been in the waste industry a lot of years, and we're 100% away from landfill. A greener message to everybody.
And how does this award help your business?
Now, this makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah.
Congratulations to both of you. Thank you very much.
Startup Business of the Year 2014, Tapasya Restaurant and Bar. And here they come to receive their award from John, from the sponsors of this award. Thanks so much. Well done again. The Best Startup Business Award 2014 for businesses under 2 years old. Tapasya Restaurant and Bar.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much. I would like to say thank you to everybody and the judges who recognized us, and we really done very hard work to help the communities and create lots of jobs. And I believe we deserve for it. And thank you so much for everyone.
It takes a lot of courage to be starting up a business.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Has it been an enjoyable experience?
Yeah, it's very good. We're doing very well. It's doing so far very good, and we created a very good reputation so far. Hopefully, we carry on the same way, and we'll keep it up. And maybe we'll achieve more awards in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, all the businesses here tonight, whether they be small, medium or large, have got the passion, they've got the support from the Chamber Services, and they've got the passion, they've got the vision, and they understand the region, and they invest in their people to move the businesses forward, and absolutely a credit to the region.
Have you had a good evening?
Fantastic evening. And we must celebrate business in the Humber. It's our time. It's our time.
It's almost time for pudding here, so we'll take a short break. See you in a moment. Welcome back to our coverage of the Hull and Humber Chamber of Commerce Business Awards for the Yorkshire Coast and Bridlington.
Councillor, if you could hand me the winner from the envelope. The Fisheries Business of the Year 2014, the Independent Shell Fishermen's Cooperative. Gentlemen, please do give another round of applause. Thank you, Councillor. Thank you for your support this evening. For our winners.
We've just won Best Fisheries Award.
Best Fisheries Business of the Year.
In this part of the world, that's a competitive
It
competition.
It is very competitive.
What makes you so much better than everybody else?
Innovative, fair to the fishermen, proactive. We're constantly looking for ways to improve the business.
And why Yorkshire?
Why not? It's best county in the world.
We have the best lobster fishery in Europe, so it's the best place for a fisheries business to prosper.
Sort of cold, sandy waters or something like that.
What's that, sorry?
Why have you got the best lobsters?
The habitat's fantastic for the lobster fishery and the crab fishery. Really, so we're very fortunate with our coastline.
This award, it looks absolutely lovely. What does it mean to the business?
It's a recognition of the hard work that we put in for the fishery and for the fishermen themselves.
And what does the Hull and Humber Chamber of Commerce do for you?
It's pushed us forward really in some directions that we've not seen before in our business, so it has really helped us sort of open our horizons. Yeah.
Congratulations, both of you. Many thanks for talking to you.
What I need now, this evening, is a member of our top table this evening to come up onto the stage and draw the winning envelope from tonight's charity Cash for Kids. Everybody's pretending I'm not speaking from our top table. Who'd like to get up and come and pull out a winning envelope? Big round of applause. This is Greg Knight, MP for Bridlington. Thank you so much, by the way. This is a very heavy bucket with lots of your generously filled envelopes. On behalf of Cash for Kids, thank you so much.
The trouble with picking one winner is you annoy 200 losers. There you are.
Thank you very much, Greg. The winner is Fran and Ted Van Hessen. Congratulations. Give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. 2 tickets for Swan Lake at the Bridington Spa on the 4th of November and an overnight stay at the beautiful Subi Grange Hotel. And thank you. Lovely. Hayley, if you could open the envelope for me, please. Thank you very much. For the Best Medium or Large Business Award 2014. Now, the judging panel found it very difficult to decide the winner. So, a highly commended award, which means a lovely round of applause from you, goes to Murray Hill Solicitors. But the winner is, and up to the stage please, Be Health. Congratulations, thank you, Hayley, and congratulations once again. Be Health.
And what is it that you've done that's better than the rest?
An awful lot of hard work over 20 years. It's really nice to receive a reward as recognition for what the team's done as much as anything, you know.
Have you had a long association with the Chamber of Commerce here?
Yes, quite a long relationship, especially with exports and things like that.
And it's been beneficial, it's been useful?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely.
The judging panel said they had a hard time picking a winner. Have you got some tough competition out there?
Obviously. You know, the more competition, the better. Better for the area.
It's been a rough few years for any business, especially in the north of England.
You have to change the way you work. You have to be lean, you have to be mean. You know, you have to get out there. No good sat in your office.
And how many people do you employ?
140 now.
Congratulations to you all. Thank you for the prize. Well done for winning it. Thank you very much. Photograph you.
Okay, thank you very much. Fran, if I could have the winner out of the envelope, please. Thank you very much. So the Best Social Enterprise Award for 2014, a category that provoked a long discussion amongst the judges, resulting, once again, in a highly commended award. So please give a big round of applause to Matthews Enterprise Trust. But the overall winner this evening, HFR Solutions, CIC.
What does your enterprise do? What's your operation?
We're a company that's been established by Humberside Fire and Rescue Service to help protect business community and the people and improve safety of business and communities in the area.
How long have you been going?
We've been going 2 years.
This is quite a prestigious award. What does this mean to your organisation?
It's fantastic to actually be nominated, but to actually win, the accolade is fantastic. It's recognition really for the hard work and dedication of the staff and the customers that we work with to try and improve the safety of the area.
And how does the Chamber of Commerce, the Hull and Humber Chamber of Commerce, how does that help you?
It's just a fantastic organisation to be part of. It really helps establish the business, fantastic business network opportunities. It's been really good to be part of the Chamber of Commerce.
And how will you celebrate?
With 1 or 2 drinks, I think.
Thank you for the Small Business of the Year. Once again, the category was another where the winner was not as easy to decide. So we have a highly commended award given to BioD. If you'd like to give them a lovely round of applause. The winner, though, this evening, Specialist Marine Consultants. Come to the stage and get your award from Graham. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Graham, as well.
We offer a bespoke service which is involved in the renewable industry particularly, where we produce marine coordination packages, particularly for Siemens wind power, which is especially relevant for this area, especially when we look at Greenport Hull and the developments which are happening. We also manage the construction of the long sea outfall was recently being installed for Bridlington. So that's been a major one this year in the local area, especially to enhance the bathing conditions for Bridlington.
And that's important to everybody.
Very, very important, yes. And it's going to add a lot of value to the local economy. We employ local people wherever we can, we support local business wherever we can, and that's our commitment for the future.
And what have you done that's better than all the rest to get you this prize?
That's a difficult question. I don't think we've done anything special. I think all the finalists are winners. That's all I can say.
Very gracious of you.
No, I agree with that. That's it.
And what does the prize mean to your company?
It means a phenomenal amount. I think what the prize is not for me personally. It's for everybody who works within the company, the people who are here tonight, but more importantly, the people who are offshore doing the job, who make us work. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a wonderful event. I mean, it's amazing the number of people that have turned up, actually. It just shows you the vibrancy that exists really in the Bridington and the coastal economy here. Yeah.
It was really good. It was really interesting to see the local small businesses, and I think it was really a success for everybody. So I'm looking forward to next year.
Yes, great event. I enjoyed it last year and enjoyed it again this year. It's a great thing to get the businesses of all sizes involved. Big corporates, the growing businesses, and the tourism and leisure businesses too. And I just love playing a part in this big event. I think it's been wonderfully organised again by the Hull and Humber Chamber, and it's a big one for Bridlington. Magnificent facilities here in the spa, and I hope it's going to be an even bigger attendance next year.
My firm, Divine Law Limited, I have the team here with me. We're all very, very passionate about social enterprises and charities, and we were absolutely delighted to sponsor the Social Enterprise Award tonight. It's been fabulous to see so many people supporting this event. Absolutely amazing. I think the Chamber's done a fabulous job of bringing all these people together, and the winners have just been amazing. They've just worked so hard to do all the things they've done, and we're delighted really to have been here.
A little more wine's flown under the bridge here this evening, so we'll have to take a little rest. See you after the break.
We now come to the Best Training Business Award 2014, sponsored by East Riding College, for businesses passionate about staff development. Training Business of the Year. It's HOTA. Soto, well done. And 2014, Best Training Business Award 2014, sponsored by East Yorkshire College.
How do you train people to train people?
With great difficulty. We have to, because of the industry that we're working in, we have to get the people with the right experience, then we train them to be trainers. So it's more of the previous experience that we need to look for.
And is business good because as the world becomes more complicated, people need more specialist skills?
They do, yes. Yeah, training, business is very good, yeah, very good.
And as we open the envelope, the Retail Business of the Year goes to St Stephen's Shopping Centre. Come to the stage, come and get your award.
We've just won Retail Business of the Year award.
What is your business?
We're St Stephen's Shopping Centre, the premier shopping destination in the city of Hull.
What is it that you do so much better than everybody else?
Well, we have the best brands, the best retailers, the best high street shopping destination in the city and in this area, we firmly believe.
Winning the award of Tourism and Hospitality Business of the Year 2014, it's the Rygarth Inn.
Well, we opened as an empty property in 2008. We're directors of the East Yorkshire Local Food Network. We set up an ale trail this year to try and get people to use local pubs up and around the Holderness coast. And basically we just keep going. We also have a village shop. Sandra in a couple of weeks' time is jumping out of an aircraft to try and raise money for a defibrillator in the village. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So we now need the envelope opening for the Business Person of the Year. Oh, it says on the piece of paper once again, this was a very difficult decision to make. So we have a highly commended award, and our highly commended award this evening is Sir Ben Wolford. But the winner tonight is Steve Ryan. Let's give him another round of applause. Well done, Steve. Right, it's now time for the Judges Award for Business Innovation, sponsored by Williamson's Solicitors. Good evening to you. And here to present the award, please welcome the chair of the judging panel, Mr. Neil Watson.
Well, I don't really know why I'm opening this, because I actually know what the answer is. However, we've awarded this award this year to an organisation who's applying a different approach to reducing unemployment. The winner is Matthews Enterprise Trust.
This is the first time tonight we've got 3 coming up, making the effort. Give him a round of applause. The award for Business Innovation.
we've actually developed a farm in Preston, and we actually give the disabled people opportunities to gain employment.
And has this been a difficult job? Has this been hard work?
It's hard work, but we're doing job. We do a job every morning, like hammer mills. We do our mills every morning.
Okay. And what would this prize mean to you?
I'm the manager, I'm Andrew. And Jamie and Chris are two of our long-time students. And it's about employment training, education skills. Otherwise, that you couldn't really employ in other areas. So.
How long has your organisation been going?
Just over 12 months now. So, yeah.
What was it that started it up?
Really, it was just a case of no other provider for people who don't fit mainstream education and are excluded from employment opportunities. So we provide sheltered employment training, skills to get into work placements and things like that.
What does this award mean for your organisation?
This is just a mark of the huge effort that the small staff team have put in. And also dedicated really to the students for their hard work. Yeah, because without these students, we couldn't do it.
And now, it's time for the big one. The overall Business of the Year 2014 Awards. Sponsored by Lloyd Dowson and selected from the business category winners. We'll have David Dowson to present me with the envelope. David. This envelope is double the size of the others, meaning it's more important. For the overall Business of the Year, the standard of the finalists this year outstanding once again. Choosing the category winners and the overall Business of the Year was far from easy, says our judges, and they'd like to congratulate all of the finalists for making their life so very difficult this year. However, there can only be one winner of the overall Business of the Year award, and that winner is Specialist Marine Consultants. Here he comes with for his Ultimate Award trophy. This is Ian. From Specialist Marine Consultants. David, thank you. We're going to grab you because you got the big one. Good evening, sir. How does this feel for you this evening?
It's amazing. This is a big surprise.
Let's start with an easy one. What's your name?
Ian.
Ian, excellent.
I bought the teddy bear for £300. Okay. This is fantastic, and this is for the people in the business, and this is for the people offshore who are doing our job today. And this is for all the small businesses out there. Keep going. We can do it.
Good man. You couldn't have put it any better. Thank you so much, Ian. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you. Well done. Well, that's all the awards. Please give everybody who won an award an amazing round of applause, even if you won an award. It's for the others.
I think it's been a fabulous success. What we try and do on nights like this is to celebrate our local businesses, to give them a sense of achievement. Some of them do some really fantastic things in their local communities, and we want to showcase that to the world and help them showcase their businesses.
Brilliant night, yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yep, good.
It's been a big success. We're really pleased with the number of people we've got here. I also chair the judging, and the quality of the businesses was outstanding this year.
Well, that's it for this year's celebrations from the Chamber of Commerce for Bridlington and the Yorkshire coast. Everybody's had their dinner, roast beef and of course Yorkshire puddings, and they've taken away their prizes. Congratulations to the winners, commiserations to the losers, and good night from Bridlington.